Okay, welcome back guys to another tutorial from Yes class. In this tutorial we will learn how to create a virtual machine using VMware Workstation and install the Windows on that virtual machine. If you want to install Windows 7, 8 or 10, the procedure would be same for all Windows. So in this tutorial we will create a virtual machine and install Windows 7. Okay. The software, the version of VMware I am using is Workstation 12 Professional. You can download the software, link available in my video description. Okay, as you open your software, that kind of a screen will display in front of you. You have to click on create new virtual machine and just follow these steps which I am doing. If you click on create virtual machine, the by default option would be selected as a typical. Okay, but I would recommend it to click on custom. Although the software has recommended typical, so you have to click on custom. Click next. Okay, it will display all these things that Workstation 12, 64 GB RAM, 16 processor and etc. It can support up to 8 TB. Okay, just click on next. Oh, after that you have to give your Windows ISO file path, like I have given here. I have all these kind of Windows 7, 8, 98, 10, XP. So I already told that we will install Windows 7 in this virtual machine. Okay, I have selected the Windows 7 ISO image, select it, click next. And if you have a Windows 7 key, you can give it here or just leave it in blank. If you haven't, you can give a password, that is optional. And here is all the variant available in your ISO file, and I will get to Windows 7 Ultimate. So click next. Okay, I have not product key, so click yes. And here you have to give the path on that where you want to install your virtual machine. So I will give my path to my F drive, where I have already created a folder with the name of Windows 7 VM virtual machine. You can give it any name of your desired. Click OK, given the path, click next. Now number of processors, number of cores processor, anything, I recommend you to give a number of processor 2 and give it a processor 4. Okay, it's need a restart, so we will not want to restart our virtual machine. Okay, I select 2 total processor cores are 4, so click next. And 1 GB for Windows 7 I think more than enough, so it will be better. If you want to add more, you can give it to 2 GB. Okay, give it 2 GB. Okay, click next. Use net, click next. Anything which are recommended by the software, you don't need to change that. Okay, click next. SCSI hard drive would be recommended, and create new virtual hard disk. Yes, I would like to create new. Okay, split virtual disk into multiple files, so click that option is better, and give the space to your Windows drive. Like the recommended size of Windows 7 is 60 GB, but I would like to give it to 15 GB, which is because I haven't that much drive capacity in my F drive. Okay, I have given it to 15 GB. Click on next. And you can also that file will be created of a virtual capacity, so just leave it there and click next. So here is all the configuration which you have made. So if you want to change anything in your already setting, so you can go to customize hardware. Okay, power on, click check that. As I click finish, my virtual machine would be power on. Okay, it will the creating this time, it will take about 5 to 7 minutes, so wait for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, here you can see after finishing that process, the installation of Windows 7 has been started. So it will take a few time to install. Like everybody know, your Windows 7 takes from time to install in your computer. So after the installation, you can use the Windows 7 or any other windows even if you can install Windows 8, Windows 10. So if you want to install Windows 8, you have to give the path of Windows 8 ISO file. So you want to install Windows 10, you have to give the path of your ISO file of Windows 10. So I hope you like this tutorial. We will come up again as our Windows installation is completed. Until that, we'll pause. Okay, here you can see Windows 7 has been installed in our virtual machine. So you can go to view and take a full screen. Yes, here it is, and you can use this Windows 7. Look at that, 15 GB we have allocated, so it has a 15 GB. You can see that CD-ROM. So okay, I hope you like this tutorial. In our next tutorial we will see that how we can use the CD-ROM, USB or any other ports which are in our laptops, so how we can connect with our virtual machine Windows. So I hope you like this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe our channel for new tips and tricks. Till for the next tutorial, take care and goodbye.